Scipio started www.kubi.pl in 91 languages. Scipio Africanus is actually Publius Cornelius Scipio Africanus Major was born not so long ago, because in 235 before Jesus was born and he also died before Christ in the 185th jump. Jesus didn't help him? They don't remember him. He got the head from Hannibal and managed to escape as a youth from the Battle of Cannae, and, from this defeat, returning to Rome began to devise a plan to destroy Carthage and Hannibal. Finally, during the Second Punic War, he besieged the city of Carthage and burned it down and destroyed it in 202 BCE. 50 years later, this was repeated by his grandson Scipio Minor in 146 AD. BCE. Yes, it is kind of worthy. Scipio also built an airport and a chain of hotels so that today's Tunisia becomes not only a country of pirates and robbers, but also a pleasant magnet for tourists. He also trained camels to spit accurately. He did not smoke. He rebuilt Rome's power on the principle, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Hannibal and Scipio met for one long conversation before the battle. Scipio talked a lot and spoke to Hannibal. He did it for a reason. He did it not out of admiration for his hated and respected enemy, but to gain time and regroup the troops in the right positions. Hannibal let himself be caught and believed in Scipio's admiration and enthusiasm for conversation. He lost the battle, defeated by a strategy similar to that he had used against Rome. The apprentice defeated the master. Or was it a courtesy? Maybe you should have had a conversation until every word was said, dying afterwards. With a finesse and the whiff of poetry before testosterone and adrenaline. The stench of army sweat was unmatched by deodorant. Leather straps stuck to the shoulders and calves. The chains cut into the groin. The elephants dangled their trunks, and they dripped foam and stony, sticky dust. Helmets rub against skulls. The hair recalled the women left in the camp and the children at home. They sprinkled dust on each other, which pleased their hearts before they became dust themselves. Brothers, look only. Hard heels welded together with sandals. The eyes no longer reacted to light. The fight seemed to be the only liberation from this duration. Resignation was bordering on rage, and everyone knew the enemy felt the same. Isn't it nice to rape and burn an enemy city? Take everything away when his life is gone? What is the pleasure of a little desperate omnipotence? Clumsy exertion of force on an enemy who is no more. What does it mean to have when, in a moment or in the next fight, you can die from being scratched with a fingernail, from the bite of a poisoned mosquito? From boiling tar poured from the first floor of the potty? Nicholas Rey mentions the Pope. It is strange who dares to live God. Strike yourself, taking his place. Forgetting which illustrate hardened to the devil. What happened I'm proud, let him say it himself. Or, as wretched Nebuchadnezzar, who ate hay like an ox with its tongue out. Apparently so will our Pope also. Because he will contradict God the Most High at all. It is true that Virgil wrote in his Bucolici that everyone is drawn to him, who loves what, but the white beret is not a fetish of a black man. There these good angels are black and the devils are white as European seed. Which raises itself above the Pisal mountains without justification and stubbornly. Each mouse praises its tail. As a result, thousands of good people die, so that one bad person may continue to tell foolishness, and other bad people may believe him. Because they only believe the power of his objects, not his heart. The height of the house is the size of the cock. Auto length is the distance of expeditions in a world of roads made of tar pulp. If he has a briefcase made of his wife's skin, he is a great diplomat. If made of a priest's skin, he is a leader. The number of foreskins cut off from enemies was put to the father by the son of Israel. When he returned from an attack without a sackcloth, he felt sad. The Indians used self-mutilation. Fingers were cut off. ITDITP. ATP-ADP. And recently even USB 2.0. What other carriers of pain will we discover? Wire, whip, chain of events? Or maybe RNA? Start at www.kubi.pl in 91 languages.